Hey guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, well, I'm finally taking my sunglasses off and I'm still healing a little bit, but thank you guys so much for the love and support. I really appreciate it. And thank you for bearing with me and having that stupid ring light in the reflection of my sunglasses. I just love you guys. Guys, we have a lot going on this week. Tomorrow, we're dropping episode number 3 for Hot Messy Podcast. We're still trending in the charts, so you guys are absolutely incredible. And I can't wait when we sign that big deal for you guys to be like, hell yeah, I was a part of that shit. All right. And on top of that, we're here to talk about Andy Cohen, who is revealing a conversation that he had with Lisa Rinna because we want to know who's the leak. I'm here to tell you that it's not a major media outlet there, sweetheart. It is someone, well, who is not major. So with that, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And don't forget to go to the description of this video. Make sure you click on the link for Hot Messy Podcast and give it a listen. Give us a review, a rating. It's free. Love you guys. Let's jump right in. Oh, no, we shouldn't, because I forgot to say, we are going live today to have a full-on discussion, Jason and I, to mention it all and talk about a lot that was said last night. But this is kind of a brief, who is the leak and what does Andy Cohen have to say about it? So 12 p.m. Eastern today, join us live. Now, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we know last night watching the episode, and again, we're going to get into it today, a full-on live where Jason and I just have an unfiltered conversation and discussion about just what a shit show that finale was. But when we're talking about last night and the episode, you see that this is brought up, this narrative, multiple times. It's over and over and over again. I've never seen anything like it. I was dead when I saw Lisa Rinna say, you know, I need to talk about it. I need to talk about it because if I don't talk about it, I could get cancer. And I can't afford to get cancer. I could get cancer if I talk. How ignorant. Like, for people out there who actually have cancer, what a silly thing to say. And then I went on and I saw something where someone said, watching Lisa Rinna this season gave me cancer. And I'm like, so now this is just becoming like this big joke, which is like, I don't think that's something funny to joke about. And she could not have been serious. I have seen some crazy stuff in my day. And we know Lisa Rinna, being in Hollywood, she has also seen some crazy stuff. And she's also participated in some crazy stuff. And I'm not trying to make this a smear Rinna campaign or Erica, but I'm trying to look at the facts, right? So we have these two women who are constantly pushing this narrative. And then on the other side, we're playing devil's advocate, and we have Kathy Hilton, who allegedly is trying to squash these stories from getting out there. Well, if you kind of play devil's advocate here, and you think about Sutton, when Sutton did not want to be, you know, a part or attached in any way by even being on the same show as Erica in this whole Girardi scandal, she said, I'm worried because I'm on the board of certain things. I have charities. I don't want to be associated with this sort of negative press attention. Makes sense, right? And then you have Kathy Hilton and the Hiltons, who Paris has been in the press in a negative way before, yes. But then you see Kathy, who you've never heard one thing bad about. All right. Now let's pan over real quick, kind of take it back with me. We're talking about Andy Cohen, who went on Radio Andy. And he was talking about on his Radio Andy show on Sirius XM, shared by Bitchy Bravo on YouTube or Twitter, whatever. I'm shaken up. Maybe you got me shaken up, okay? The truth is, I didn't feel that much. I didn't know that Rinna was going to bring it up in such a way, and I didn't feel any kind of way about it. And his co-host then asked him, someone doesn't get fired for that? Like for not getting it on camera, talking about the cameraman? And he said, no, because they were kind of done. I didn't realize that Rinna was going to go to the mat about it. I wasn't there, so I can't say. But I will say that I know Lisa was really shaken up about it when I spoke to Lisa. And he's saying, and this is why I feel like this is definitely an agenda, because he's saying how he learned the story. This happened about 2 days before I got my star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Lisa Rinna was one of the people that inducted me, along with Garcelle and John Mayer. And she and I spoke, and she was like, it was really ugly. At that point, it had not really been brought up in a serious way on camera. It had not been brought up yet. So this is what we call planting the seed, guys. You get to go meet up with the boss. You don't want this woman on the show. right? So you meet up with the boss and you drop this bomb. You're planting the seed. Now that you know that you planted the seed over here, you're going to meet up with your co-villain, Erica, right? And you're going to conspiracize, come up with this whole, way of delivering the message. And the way that you get to deliver the message is by being kind of like the good person who's the victim of something that really had nothing to do with her because it was about Kathy and Kyle. And she gets to go, Kyle, I was really shaken up and I'm shook. I'm shook. And I don't know if you guys caught the edit, but she said, I'm shook like 15 times. Andy Cohen went on to say, I thought that there could be a world in which maybe it happened and they got back, whatever. And then Lisa Rinna brought it to the reunion. I knew it was going to come up, but I didn't know how it was going to come up and how severely it would come up. So pretty much right now, it's your word versus my word. But now people are wondering, well, if Kathy Hilton didn't say anything, then why would she try to squash the story? Well, if there's something that's being put out, and Kyle Richards, which I'm happy to see she finally came to her sister's defense, and she came out and realized and got information that it was Erica's publicist who allegedly leaked the information. We've seen the publicist on the show before. Yeah, if it's coming from these two who are so shaken up, like dead about it, they're going to get cancer over something that they witnessed from Kathy Hilton, and it's their camp who's leaking the stories to the press. Yeah, of course you would want to squash it. What do you mean? This is like a clear smear campaign. It's so crazy. You guys have to check this out. And I know that, I'm going on like a tangent here. You have to check this out because Kyle Richards is saying that it was somebody from Erica's camp, a publicist, who was the leak. I believe it was a certain blogger who was the leak. And I don't want to say any names because, well, I just don't. But I wanted to say this about it. If you put two and two together and you realize what's coming out and some of the content and posts and stuff that's coming out that's very cohesive with certain sides, then you will realize who our leak is. And I just wanted to give you guys kind of like a brain sort of like think about it, right? And we actually have our new episode coming out for Hot Messy Podcast tomorrow, Friday. And we sat down with Evan from Page Six and we talk about leaks. And I talked to him because he's been with The Hollywood Reporter. He's been with different magazines, so many different publications. Now he's with Page Six. And I asked him, I said, do housewives leak information? And he had a very interesting take on it from people from their camps, sometimes how they can know if it's really one-sided. You'll have to check out the episode because it really breaks it down and it just gives validation to everything that I'm saying here, which actually feels really good. But with that, guys, I want to hear what your opinions are. What do you think? Who do you think Lisa Rinna and Erica allegedly leaked this information to? If you had to guess and it wasn't a major media publication, who would you guess? And don't forget that we are going live today at 12 p.m. Eastern to mention it all, talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills finale, and talk about some Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Hopefully you guys can join us there. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.